Hello everybody. Today we will be talking about Google Meet, a premium video conferencing tool provided by Google, and the same has been made free for everybody since the day before yesterday. And that's why it becomes very important to understand the ideological and systemic implications of the step that has been taken by Google in catering the requirements of three important sectors of the market. Number one is governments. Number two is the education sector. Number three is the enterprise businesses. Now, the sector specified by Google as its target audience, they control pretty much every aspect of our society. Governments are into governance and policy making. Education sector not only caters to the requirement of labor market, but also conditions our students so that they can fit very well within the system that has been specifically designed. And enterprise business is the foundation of our economy, which indeed is the foundation of our society. So Google is trying to come forward with a strategy so that it can scale up its product, Google Meet, in the market to the level where every human being with access to smartphones or any other device, technology device, will have to be on that platform in case we move towards the future that might be marked by pandemics or any other disaster. This COVID-19 lockdown has proved to us that we have to shift any kind of formalistic social discourse onto these digital platforms. Individual person-to-person discourse, social interaction already shifted to platforms like WhatsApp, Viber, Telegram, WeChat, but that was very personal in nature. In fact, the step taken by Google is much more important in the whole scenario because Google is hijacking. I do not say that it's a bad thing to do, so do not interpret my word hijacking as something negative, but it's a good thing that Google is coming forward in trying to establish a platform that can be scaled up to a very high level and that will entail all the important sectors of economy. Now, what is the relevance of these sectors? As I already told you that they pretty much control every aspect of our society. At the same time, I want to highlight that the social interaction or the dynamics, the way human-to-human interaction happens in these sectors, it defines the contours of our society, the framework of our society according to which our society functions. So it's a very intelligent step undertaken by Google to make sure that they built a platform and they are making it available to everybody. So I think the Google will be able to beat Zoom that was active very much during the lockdown period. But there was a problem with Zoom. The first 40 minutes were free. And after that, everybody had to pay to get more services. Or there was some technical glitch because then you had to cut the call and call everybody else again. But these problems will not be there with Google. Also, Google has more resources at its disposal, so they will be able to scale up in a more efficient and at a very rapid pace. And Zoom doesn't stand a chance to compete with Google when it comes to video conferencing, because Google already has much more user-specific data about everybody. And the tools available with Google, the intellectual and search tools available with Google are much more. So Google can make its service, Google Meet, much more diversified, much more efficient in every aspect because they are catering to the very specific requirement of users, which they have been able to build as a capacity over a longer period of time, collecting data about everybody.